Welcome, future explorers, to a journey through time. Today, we're setting our sights on the year 2125. What will it mean to be human then? How might our bodies and brains evolve? We'll delve into potential transformations shaped by technology, environment, and society. Prepare to question your assumptions about what defines humanity. Let's explore the future and discover what lies ahead. Prepare to be amazed by the revelations about our species. Buckle up as we dive deep. The environment is a relentless sculptor. By 2125, rising sea levels and extreme weather may force us to adapt. Consider specialized lungs for altered atmospheres or enhanced immune systems to combat novel pathogens. Will we develop resistance to radiation or adapt to scarce resources? These environmental pressures may drive significant biological changes. Our bodies may evolve in ways we can barely imagine today. Survival will depend on our ability to adapt and transform. Technology is poised to redefine our physical forms. Neural implants could boost cognitive abilities, while exoskeletons enhance strength and endurance. Gene editing might eliminate diseases or even grant new capabilities. Artificial organs could replace failing ones, extending lifespan and improving quality of life. Where do we draw the line between human and machine? The future body may be a seamless blend of biology and technology. These advancements raise profound ethical questions. Our brains are also on the cusp of transformation. Imagine enhanced memory, faster processing speeds, and even direct neural connections. Brain-computer interfaces could allow us to control machines with our minds. Artificial intelligence could become an extension of our own intelligence. But will these advancements blur the line between human thought and artificial intelligence? The future brain may be unrecognizable to us today. Ethical considerations surrounding these changes are vital. Societal structures and values will also shape our evolution. Will selective breeding become commonplace? Will societal pressures favor certain physical or cognitive traits? Will disparities in access to technology create a divide between the enhanced and the unenhanced? These social factors will profoundly influence the direction of human evolution. Our choices today will determine the future of our species. Societal norms will have a large impact. As our bodies and brains undergo radical transformations, we must confront a fundamental question: what does it truly mean to be human? Is it our physical form, our cognitive abilities, or something more intangible? Perhaps it's our capacity for empathy, creativity, or connection. As we evolve, we must preserve these essential qualities that define our humanity. The answer lies within ourselves. Our core values should be preserved. Space exploration introduces new evolutionary pressures. Extended stays in zero-gravity environments affect bone density and muscle mass. Colonizing other planets could lead to genetic adaptations suited for those specific environments. Will humans evolve into distinct subspecies based on their planetary homes? The challenges of space travel could dramatically reshape our biology. We must prepare for the long-term effects of life beyond Earth. This poses a unique evolutionary pressure. Resource scarcity could drive unexpected adaptations. If food becomes limited, our digestive systems might evolve to extract more nutrients from less. If water becomes scarce, our bodies might become more efficient at conserving it. The struggle for survival could lead to surprising biological changes. We must find sustainable solutions to mitigate these pressures. Adaptation could also lead to social conflict regarding limited resources. This is a dire possibility for our future. Bioengineering may offer solutions to many challenges. Custom-designed organs, disease resistance, and even extended lifespans could become realities.
In this interconnected state,
but who decides which traits are desirable? Will bioengineering create a new form of social inequality? These powerful technologies demand careful ethical consideration. The future of human evolution may lie in our hands. Thoughtful implementation is vital to prevent new problems. It is a slippery slope. Reproductive technologies could drastically alter how we create new life. Artificial wombs, genetic screening, and even designer babies may become commonplace. What impact will this have on the human gene pool? Will it lead to a loss of genetic diversity? These are questions we must address as we contemplate the future of reproduction. Human identity is at stake. We must be careful about these reproductive technologies. Communication is constantly evolving. By 2125, we might communicate telepathically through brain-computer interfaces. Language may become less important as we share thoughts and emotions directly. How will this affect our social interactions and relationships? Will it lead to a deeper understanding or a loss of individuality? The future of communication is both exciting and uncertain. The prospect of direct connection is tantalizing. It could also lead to a loss of privacy. Increased exposure to artificial light could impact our circadian rhythms and vision. Will our eyes evolve to better adapt to blue light emitted from screens? Will our sleep patterns change to accommodate a 24/7 digital world? These subtle but pervasive changes could have significant long-term effects. We must consider the health consequences of our modern lifestyle. These changes could influence our physical and psychological well-being. Genetic engineering could lead to the creation of hybrid species. Combining human DNA with that of other animals or even plants could yield new capabilities. But is it ethical to create such beings? What rights would they possess? The potential for hybrid species raises profound moral and philosophical questions. The definition of humanity will be challenged. We must tread carefully with these powerful technologies. The line between human and animal could blur. Virtual reality could profoundly impact our perception of reality. Spending extended periods in virtual worlds could alter our brains and bodies. Will we become more attuned to virtual environments than the physical world? Will our social interactions become primarily virtual? The potential for immersion in virtual reality is both exciting and potentially dangerous. We must consider the psychological effects of extended virtual interaction. The future is uncertain. Brain-computer interfaces could enable the development of a collective consciousness. Sharing thoughts and experiences directly could lead to a new form of interconnectedness. But will this threaten individual identity and autonomy? The potential for a collective consciousness raises profound philosophical questions. We must carefully consider the implications of such a radical transformation. Connection to each other is both exciting and terrifying. Losing ourselves is the risk. Genetic engineering and nanotechnology offer the potential to eradicate disease. Custom-designed immune systems and nanobots could eliminate pathogens and repair damaged cells. But will this lead to complacency and a decline in natural immunity? The future of disease resistance is both promising and potentially problematic. We must be prepared for unintended consequences. Over-reliance on technology can have a negative effect. The benefits are promising. Increased automation could lead to a decline in physical abilities. As machines take over physical tasks, will our muscles atrophy and our reflexes dull? Will we become increasingly dependent on technology for basic movements? The potential for physical decline is a serious concern. We must maintain physical activity to counteract the effects of automation. We could lose our physical capabilities. Technology could make us weaker. The quest for immortality drives much of our technological advancement. Genetic engineering, nanotechnology, and cryonics offer potential paths to extended lifespans or even eternal life. But is immortality desirable? What would be the social and environmental consequences? The pursuit of immortality raises profound ethical and philosophical questions. What would happen to our population? It is possible that the desire for immortality could destroy our species. Brain-computer interfaces and genetic engineering could alter our emotional capacity. Will we be able to control or even eliminate negative emotions? Will this lead to a more rational but less empathetic society? The evolution of emotions raises profound questions about human nature. What makes us human and what are the core values we hold true to ourselves? Our emotions are important to us. Extended stays in microgravity environments can lead to significant physical changes. Bone density decreases, muscle mass atrophies, and the cardiovascular system weakens. Will humans evolve to better adapt to microgravity? Will we develop new skeletal structures or cardiovascular systems suited for space? The challenges of space travel could dramatically reshape our biology. Space presents a new set of evolutionary pressures for humankind. Synthetic biology allows us to create new biological systems from scratch. Custom-designed organisms could produce energy, clean up pollution, or even create new materials. But what are the risks of creating artificial life? Will synthetic organisms escape and disrupt the natural world? The potential for synthetic biology is immense, but the risks are equally significant. We must be very careful about how we use this technology. Genetic engineering and brain-computer interfaces could blur the boundaries between humans and animals. Will we create humans with enhanced animal senses or animals with human intelligence? What are the ethical implications of these hybrid beings? The blurring of human and animal boundaries raises profound questions about our place in the natural world. What makes us human will be tested in this world. Technology could alter our need for sleep. Brain-computer interfaces might allow us to download knowledge directly into our brains, eliminating the need for sleep-based learning. Or we might develop drugs that allow us to function without sleep. What are the potential consequences of a sleepless society? Will we lose the benefits of rest and reflection? Sleep might be a forgotten luxury in the future world. Artificial intelligence could replace many human skills. Will we lose the ability to perform complex tasks or solve problems independently? Will we become overly reliant on AI for even basic functions? The potential for skill atrophy is a serious concern. We must find ways to maintain and develop our skills in an age of AI. Relying solely on AI is a major concern. Our human abilities must stay strong. Technology could enhance our senses beyond natural limits. Will we develop artificial eyes that can see in infrared or ultraviolet? Will we have ears that can hear ultrasonic frequencies? The integration of technology into our senses could dramatically alter our perception of the world. This poses the question of how much integration is healthy and natural to humankind. It is an interesting subject. Human enhancement technologies raise profound ethical questions. Who gets access to these technologies? Will they exacerbate existing inequalities? What are the long-term consequences of altering human nature? These are questions we must address as we contemplate the future of human evolution. Our core values and human identity could be at risk. It is important to consider this when proceeding into the future. The future of human evolution is uncertain, but it is also full of possibilities. By embracing technology responsibly and addressing ethical concerns, we can shape a future that benefits all of humanity. Let's strive to preserve the qualities that make us human while exploring the potential for growth and adaptation. The future is in our hands. Together, we can create a better, more equitable world. The future is what we make it. Now, it's your turn. Reflect on the future we've explored today. What role will you play in shaping it? Will you champion ethical technologies? Will you advocate for a sustainable future? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Subscribe for more thought-provoking explorations of the future. The future of humanity depends on each of us, one decision at a time. Thank you for watching this journey.